Our family of the loaded mobility exercises in form of the full flexion split squat, the deep split squat and the Jefferson curl gets a new family member, and it has the name seated good morning. The good morning is an exercise from back training, bodybuilding sometimes as an additional back exercise, where you have a bar on your back and you just bend over without moving the legs a lot. Of course, you shift a little bit of the weight backwards to balance it out, but it's basically just a up and down movement similar to the deadlift, but with the load on the shoulders and not in your hands. The seated good morning is a hip exercise that you do sitting on a bench. You can sit a little bit at the end of the bench to practice it, because you can aim towards the end of the bench slowly, and that is an option, or you just sit at the edge and just go into the open space in front of you. I prefer to do it the first way I explained, by just sitting at the end and then folding forward. Main cues are, as you can see, I'm gripping my foot a little bit. Make sure that I'm not collapsing inwards and bringing the knees inward, because that is not what we want to practice. We want to work out here with our legs spreading outside, knees getting in line with the feet, and just moving as deep as we can without bending the back. We want to have the back straight all the time. As soon as you're comfortable with the exercise, and as soon as you're able to go, at least I would say up to, what do we have, like 70 degrees here, then you can start to add weight slowly on top of you. This is a shorter barbell. It's not the normal 20 kilo, 40 pound thing. I think it's just like, I don't know, maybe 20 pounds, 10 kilos or so. I think it's a 12 kilo barbell. And then just the same thing. Move down here, make sure your feet are bolted to the ground and your knees do not fall inward. And then you just go up and down. This gives you a super stretch on the inside, on the adductors. Your outside here in the part of the, here's the tensor fasciae latae, TFL muscle, which goes that way. And also down here in the outside part of the hamstring, biceps femoris, this muscle, they really work combined into the hips that go outside. It's a great exercise to boost your squat depth, and also your overall experience with the deep squat. And also it strengthens the adductors and a lot of lateral muscles in your legs, which you often forget training when you do those back squats, deadlifts, everything that we learned. So great additional exercise for strength and mobility. I think it's one of my favorite exercises when it comes to just choosing a few options that you do in the weight room. Definitely do that and get closer to your final goal, to get back that deep squat, what I told you in module 2. Probably you're still struggling with getting to that perfect deep squat where you can sit 10, 20, 30 minutes comfortably. Do that for a couple of weeks and you will be amazed on how the progress is.